are on Challah, Parak Dalid, Mishnah Bet. Second Mishnah in the last chapter of Challah. In the last Mishnah we learned that if you made two doughs together, if the two doughs, if a person made two doughs, each one was a kav, i.e. it's not 5/4 of a kav, meaning they were under the chiyuv, the measurement of the chiyuv. If they belonged to one person, and then they touched each other, when they're rising, and they're doing nishika. And remember, we learned nishika is if they touch each other and you pull them apart, and then some part of one comes off the other. So the Mishnah said, min-bemino chayav, u'shelo-bemino patur. If it's two of the same kind, then the chayav. But if it's not, then it's patur. So our Mishnah is a continuation of that Mishnah and says, obvious question. Ezu min-bemino. So what is min-bemino? What is considered the same kind? Obviously, if one is wheat and the other one is wheat, that's not a big deal. Says the Mishnah, Hachitim einam mitztarfot imakol, ela ima kusmin. Let's just review for a second. Let's go back for a second to the very beginning of the Mishnah. We learned that there were, 5 types of grain. Chitim, se'orim, kusmin, shibolet, shuel, v'shifon. Those are, of course, I always forget what they are. Wheat, barley, spelt, oats, and rye. Chitim, se'orim, kusmin, shibolet, shifon, and shifon. Okay? Shibolet, shuel, and shifon. Those are the 5 species that we learned about. Let's go back to our Mishnah. Parak Dalid Mishnah Bet. So of those, so we have these 5 wheat and wheat. This is, of course, barley and barley. So the Mishnah says, Hachitim einam mitzarfot imakol. So wheat cannot be combined to be min-bemino with everything else. Ela ima kusmin. So all you can do, only 10 ones that combine with wheat are wheat and spelt. Wheat and spelt can be combined, and they are min-bemino. Haseorim mitzarfot im hakol chutz min hachitim. And then seorim can go with any of these 4, with the spelt, oats, and rye, but they don't go with the chitim. Rabbi Yochanan ben Nuri says, Shar minim mistarfim zeh im zeh. The rest of the minim, the rest of the species, they can be combined with any one of the others. So you can have spelt with oats, spelt with rye, oats with rye, etc., etc. The ones that are really seem to be mostly excluded are chitim and seorim, which are not considered connected to one another. Now there's a machloket. Does Rabbi Yochanan ben Nuri come to modify the Tanna Kamma or argue on him? But the Bartanura says the halacha is like Rabbi Yochanan ben Nuri anyway, so it doesn't really matter the halacha. We'll stop here. If you have any comments or questions, as always, feel free to contact me at rspolter@gmail.com. I will dedicate the learning to the memory of my father, of Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.